me, dreamer. Sit back and relax. I'll take you to your next dream. Please come in. Oh, Master. This is quite rare for you to visit me in my living quarters, especially at this hour. Now, is there anything I could help you with, Master? Mm-hmm. Ah, yes, indeed. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Oh, it's quite thoughtful of you to think of your parents and staff members. So, you would like to get them some chocolate this Valentine's Day? What kind of chocolates would you like to get them, Master? Oh, you'd like to make them yourself? Are you sure, Master? Well, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, you've never shown an interest in the culinary arts. And to think you're interested now, I'm simply very impressed. Of course, Master. I think everyone would love a chocolate, specially handmade by you. I know I would. All right. So I'm assuming you're here to seek my help on the matter? You still haven't decided what kind of chocolate you would like to make. I see. Since this is your first time attempting on making a dessert, I suggest we try something simple. Master, just because something is simple doesn't mean it's any less good. I tell you, Master, sometimes the best things come in simplest of packages. Let's see, what could we make? Cupcakes? Too complicated. Mousse? A lot of fuss carrying those around. Pralines? Time-consuming. How about chocolate truffles? It's a treat that looks really fancy, but the preparation is as simple as it gets. And you can add all kinds of different flavors to your liking. Yes. It's decided then. I believe we have all we need in the kitchen. Shall we? Let's go, Master. There's no one here. This is most unusual. I should check on the kitchen staff later. I need to make sure they're not slacking off. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? First off, we need to make the chocolate ganache. If I remember correctly, they keep the sweet ingredients in this pantry. Ah, this is it. So, here we have 12 ounces of good quality semi-sweet chocolate and 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream. This is literally all the ingredients you need to make truffles, if you don't count the covering. Yes, very simple, right? To make it even easier, you could use chocolate chips as well. But that is if you made this treat for someone you don't care about as much. This amount will give you anywhere between 20 to 30 truffles, depending on the size. You might want to double or even triple the measurements if you want to give to every single staff member and your parents. How many servings do you need, Master? Don't forget about the gardeners. I believe we have 7 maids at this moment. Oh, and we hired 2 additional kitchen helpers yesterday. I think you've listed everybody. Let me get more of the chocolate and cream then. For this amount of people, I believe quadruple the ingredients should be enough. So, I'll chop the chocolate for you, Master. You want fine, even pieces so that the melting process won't take too long. Just like this. Now, you need a pot filled with about 2 inches of water. And a bowl that is big enough to put on top of the pot, but does not touch the water surface. Perfect. The chocolate goes in the bowl. And you add the heavy cream. This will give you a silky, smooth texture. I don't recommend using milk or half and half. Those don't contain enough dairy fat, and the ganache wouldn't set up properly. Now, at this step, you could add the flavorings, such as vanilla extract, coffee, mint, cinnamon. Yes, bourbon too, if you'd like. Although, perhaps not too much bourbon. We don't want the staff members to get drunk on the job, now do we? Okay, let's put it on the stove and turn on the heat, shall we? This is called a double boiler. You want to melt the chocolate only until it's almost dissolved in the cream. If you melted it straight into the pot, the ganache would become too hot, and you would have to wait longer for it to cool down before you can put it into the refrigerator. It also minimalizes the chance of burning the chocolate. Now, The cream is starting to warm up. I'll turn down the heat a little bit so that the water is just gently simmering. You have to stir occasionally and wait. When this becomes fully combined, silky and glossy, you can take the bowl off the heat. If there are bits of unmelted chocolate, that's all right, because there's a lot of residual heat in here, which will complete the process. This should be fine. Let's transfer the mixture into a cake pan. And this can go into the refrigerator for 30 to 60 minutes. You don't want to chill it for too long. Otherwise, it would be harder to shape the ganache into balls later. It should feel like Play-Doh. Soft but compact, not runny. Now, you need a baking tray lined with parchment paper. And some bowls, which you will fill with the ingredients for coating. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Cocoa powder. Chopped toasted nuts. Shredded coconut. Some sprinkles. Edible gold. Might as well go all out. Perfect. The dipping station is all set. The ganache we made just now is not ready yet, but I believe the pastry chef always has some on the side. Let me double check. Ah, here it is. I'll show you how to shape the truffles, and you can do the rest by yourself later. It's going to be slightly messy, although what is life but a little bit of mess? So you want to slightly dust your hands with some cocoa powder so that the ganache doesn't stick to them as much. Then you scoop a spoonful and roll it between your palms. You have to work quickly because the chocolate will start to melt from your body heat. Just like this. It doesn't have to be a perfect sphere. And right into the cocoa powder. Take a clean fork and roll it along so it's nicely coated from all sides. Now you carefully transfer it onto the tray And there. First truffle done. Nice and simple, right? Go ahead. Try making one, master. That's it. You don't want too much, nor too little ganache. A bite-sized amount is ideal. Now, roll it gently. Yes, it's sticky. That's why you shouldn't keep it in your hands for too long. You can coat it in toasted nuts this time. Perfect. Let me see how well you did. You can pick it up with your fingers. Nicely shaped. Well coated. The truffle is soft and smooth, and the nuts give it a nice crunch. Oh, master, look at this. Your palms are completely covered in chocolate. Make sure to clean them properly. Here, let me help you. Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to startle you. I just wanted to taste a bit more of that delicious chocolate. I'll go get you some gift boxes for the truffles. Now that you know the procedure, it should be easy enough for you to handle the rest on your own. Best of luck, master. Yes, and master, personally, I'll be looking forward to receiving your handmade Valentine's chocolate. All right. I'll see you later.